Alright, so it's been a while since I've done this last one. Probably a few years now, actually. I started playing with some new group. I thought it'd just be cool to go over my new setup. A little more straightforward than the last one I had. I can find my last video. But I had this whole thing, way more crowded, and then a smaller one. I think that was in the last video. Doesn't matter. So this is this is pared down for me. Which, yeah, get out of the way. Anyway, just get into it. It's a straightforward setup. Power underneath, tuner, whatever, and then right into the synth. Which actually I use more than my last group, which is kind of weird because this group is like more riffy, which I'm not used to. And I kind of don't use this pedal as much because it can actually do a lot. I like the Digitech ones, the same line as this, but you can actually do a ton with this. Anyway, it's not quite how I usually use it. I usually use more of the direct, believe it or not, but it's just got a cool like octave synth. Anyway, it's a cool pedal, and especially in a mix with a singer and two guitar players and crazy drums, it can actually add a lot, surprisingly, just with that little bit back. Anyway, next one is just this, which I used a lot. So I'll flip these around. I used this a lot more in my last group, which was 3-piece, and it was more low end. And it's kind of hard because especially because I used to pick a lot in this group, and that kind of ruins the attack of an envelope filter. Here. All the low end just goes right away. So on a bass, you kind of really gotta. Tasteful isn't the right word, but like you gotta be a little smarter about it. And it's almost more. It's just try to set it more like a low pass filter. Especially cool to combine it with other effects, like this is an octaver. And here. It can actually get really cool synth sounds that aren't the same as like a fake synth sound. I already kind of turned this on. Boneshaker's kind of a meme, but it's really good, especially with the way you can like mess with the low end and the mids. And again, with the singer and two guitar players riffing like crazy, with the low end boosted, it like makes the bass actually rumble more than. I mean, I use these tape wounds, which are really thumpy as it is, and so getting that extra kind of synthy low end can really even make it more of a difference on top of that. Anyway, it's just my philosophy for bass is just to really emphasize the low end, because I don't want to be like that Green Day aesthetic where it's all like, because at that point you're just competing with the cymbals and the guitars anyway. It's just Boneshaker's actually a good pedal. This is just another octaver. It's actually more like a Pog with presets. So my first is this bottom row rather. And that's kind of a plain octaver. And then the second one, I turned the dry mostly off and only the low end. You kind of blend the two octaves rather than crank them individually. So this can get really subby. I don't know if it's even coming through, but it's the kind of thing, it's almost like a drop. And then it can really change the feel of a song just by mixing more of that very subby low end. So this is the Mantic made this. They did a small run of this pedal. It's this thing. You can see the paint, right? And this one kind of had like really stupid knobs, right? I don't remember what any of these mean. I think heavy might be volume. And thrust might be distortion, but I might have those backwards even. Anyway, this is like a really hard pedal to find. It has one of these stupid power things, and this switch is there's a little to be desired, so I don't want to use it so much. But anyway, it's a blue box and a rat, and one of these blends the two of them. I forget. This is a really hard pedal to find, or really expensive, or a little bit of both. Anyway, it's funny. Those knobs are stupid, but like these aren't much better. I guess 15 megabytes? I don't know. I think that's the blend. MB? Who knows? But it's a little more reliable, and it's just a little cooler looking. And I don't need that stupid headphone plug. And it's got this better switch. And I got more cred using this, so I kind of got it. And it's one of those pedals where it's better up higher, so like the 12th and above is really what I kind of rely on. I think this is the blend, right? And that's just all distortion. Which I actually don't like a rat distortion so much, but obviously with the two of them, it can sound. It's kind of its own thing. And it's just kind of a more noisy alternative to this, or this. And then it's this Octafuzz. I used to have this little purple one. I don't think I have it here. It's like this big, and it's just this purple thing with one. It's just a switch because there's not enough space for the knobs. And I bought that because it was cheap and small. I don't know why I don't have it out, but I like this one too. I got this pretty cheap because I knew they're discontinuing it, and I'm always surprised at how much low end an Octafuzz can have. I do have to play with it a little bit for that low end, but yeah, it's just fun. And one of my favorite sounds, actually, it's kind of a simple sound, but it's just an Octafuzz into this thing. Big buff, everyone knows what that is. That's just a really cool, like, garagey sound. So, if I'm just kind of plugging away, it's a good, like, crescendo sound or just a noisy sound. I don't think that's the right order, but anyway, then it's here somewhere, which is, I have the mix-up. This actually has a crazy amount of options too. It's like one of these knobs is stacked, and I think vintage is like a univibe, and modern's like a pitch vibrato, and then rotary's also univibe. I don't know, but it has the mix knob, and then I can just use that to kind of like fake a chorus. It's got this ramp thing, so like that's just a fun thing to have, like transitions, that kind of thing, is especially the more leaning more into the shoegazy band. It's good for that too, because there's a lot of transitions, a lot of, everyone knows the My Bloody Valentine thing with tremolo arm. I obviously don't have one, but that's good for that. And similarly, you have this is just a PS5, the Boss, and it's, I mean, these aren't that expensive, and they're kind of crappy if you want actual pitch shifter, but it's got that bend, which is kind of like a whammy bend. I just use it for a drop, like a 2-octave drop, dive bomb. And same thing, it's just good for transitions when you're kind of doing the My Bloody Valentine thing. Or just, you know, even in between songs, while one person's tuning, 3 people are tuning. Yeah. It's got this chorus sound. Which already sounds bad enough, but then you got like this. That really cheesy, like, they were overdoing it, pitch bendy sound, or pitch harmony sound. So it's crappy for that, but it's good for dive bombs. It's that really digital, really almost like perfect glissando shift. Yeah, and then I got this sort of as a delay mostly, kind of you can see here there's like a little bit of rise at the end of it, right? It's not quite like a very delay, but it's obviously a lot different than this chorus sound that I got. And then obviously this just. And luckily that actually doesn't get too feedbacky. I think that might just be the way I have it set. Like, these aren't too crazy, so it doesn't feedback so much. But it's nice to just have it this, like, kind of switch out the button and you kind of go. Yeah. Pretty much it. It's not. Showed some cool some of my favorite combos already. These two. I think it's my new thing is to always have some octave fuzz at some big muff in that order. I think I've always had this on a board. It's just kind of hard not to. Should probably pick up some more. I think the 6 can do it too, but I've never bothered. And I also always have some combo of this order. Tim Lefebvre did a couple of videos on pedals and effects. He talked about that, where he did an envelope. He used the MXR envelope, very, very old one. Some overdrive, some octaver. And he would sometimes use a ring mod, which, that's probably the closest thing I got to a ring mod. Well, for right now. And he had a really subby bass. I mean, this is just a Squire. Not that it's bad, it's just not like a very old synthy, subby 70s bass, but he would get some crazy synth sounds out of that. And that was a big kind of wake-up call for me. Yeah, that's it. There's not a whole lot going on here. For me, at least. But I hope that was enlightening, at least. Or interesting. I don't know. I'm hitting 15 minutes, so you probably turn off by now if you weren't interested. Cool. Make sure you vote this year.